Why?
Yeah, don't. You cannot take anything.
What?
You cannot take any pictures. Get away! Get away!
Why am I getting away?
Get away!
I'm playing with my son here.
Get away!
You can't.
I told you to leave.
She's attacking me because I'm wearing a scarf.
I told you to leave.
Don't come near my son.
Get the fuck out.
I'm not going to do that. Don't come near me, love.
Don't take pictures
If
of
anyone
me.
else is going to say anything.
Don't take pictures of me.
I've got a baby.
Get away.
I've got a baby. Huh? Is anyone else going to say anything? I'm wearing a scarf and I'm getting attacked because apparently I'm a terrorist.
This is Ashish Prashad. He was the man that was attacked in the video. He's a political strategist, activist, and writer based in New York. This is New York, y'all. So you heard Nina Turner say anything beneath the Mason-Dixon line. I'm sorry, the Canadian borderline.
Give it to Minister Malcolm X, Mayor. Anything south of
the border. And we just saw that. I mean, this is absolutely disgusting. This is what Prashad had to say on X. Yesterday in Edmond's playground in Fort Greene, my 18-month-old and I were physically and verbally attacked by a woman. The woman approached me screaming and shouting, calling us terrorists, dogs, and said we are part of Hamas. She said that we don't belong here and that we should leave the park. She went on to say that your people burn babies, and I hope your baby burns in an oven. My God. She threw a phone and hot coffee at my baby and me, and I didn't put down my son behind me by my leg. He would have either been hit by the phone or burnt. This was a hate crime. We are obviously very shaken up by what happened, but we're okay. Listen to me. Everybody out there knows a hate crime. Here's the problem. I heard this brother in this video, Nina. I heard this brother say, nobody's going to say anything. That means there are other people out there watching this man with this 18-month-old baby dodge a cell phone, dodge hot coffee that could have burnt him and his child, and also physically attack him, screaming, "Get away from me," as she's approaching him. Get away from me as you're approaching him. This is the ridiculousness that is whiteness in this country. And I'm telling you all, the crime here is not just a hate crime. It is a hate crime, but it should be also attempted murder. Why not? Because they charge attempted murder for any time a Black person so-called resist an officer or anything else. I'm disgusted by this behavior and the fact that this woman is just comfortable saying that she wants this man's child to burn in an oven, calling him Hamas, which says exactly what Rashad Tlaib said last week. Everybody in Palestine is considered Hamas or terrorists. It's the fact that whiteness, people that show up in this manner cannot hear the cries of Black and brown folk all over this world.
Not at all. And Mayor, another charge for her is child endangerment too. Let's just put that out there too. She is so lucky. So she's the aggressor. She's the violent one. And then she got the nerve to spew out her mouth that he's violent. She's the violent one. And it doesn't matter that she is a woman. Okay, she attacked him. And when y'all gonna get enough of putting y'all hands on and throwing stuff at men like that and expecting somebody not to respond just because you are a woman. She was violent and she put his child in danger. And as a parent, he had every right, if he wanted to protect his child. But he didn't lay a hand on this woman. He tried to talk her away from him. And Mary, you're right, very telling that other people were around and they let this chick get away with this stuff unchecked. We got it on video. So I fully expect by now that the police have arrested her and that they charging her with all manner of inciting violence, of child endangerment, and man, like you said, attempted murder. We never know what would have happened. If that cell phone had to hit that man's head a certain way or hit that baby a certain way, then no telling what kind of medical outcomes could have happened, things that could have happened to their life or the state of their lives. So yeah, throw it all at her.
Absolutely. And you spoke about hoping that she's arrested. The authorities are on the lookout for the attacker and asking anyone to contact them with any information. On New York PD's Crime Stoppers, they said wanted for a hate crime assault in the vicinity of 196 DeKalb Avenue. That's hashtag Fort Greene, hashtag Brooklyn. On November the 7th, 2023 at around 12:30 p.m. Reward up to $3,500. If you've seen her, know who she is, call 1-800-577-TIPS or DM us. Calls are confidential. Calls shouldn't be confidential in this case. This woman, everybody should be against this. This is absolutely horrible behavior because he's wearing a scarf. The irony is she has a scarf around her neck as well. Like, this is the ridiculousness that we find ourselves in when people are left unchecked in this kind of behavior. We need to do something in this country to get serious. And I mean, people getting off soft and easy. We saw and we see people all the time, Nina, talking about the fact that there was other people out there not willing to step in. We see people grab Black people for shoplifting and hold them till the police come. How was this woman able to walk away when this man and his baby were endangered like that?
Yeah, I mean, it reminds us as to why the BLM movement was necessary. Black Lives Matter too, TOO. In other words, you treat us in this country as if our lives don't matter. And that's why you had to have a whole ass movement to reinstate that fact for the people in the back, just in case you don't understand that. And anti-Blackness, and I continue to say this, is the foundational point for every other ism, every other type of racism and bigotry starts at the core of anti-Blackness. So this man he's treated like this, and even his child is treated like this. And what kind of mentality does this woman have, Mayor, to the point that you read about her saying she hopes his child, what was it, burns in an oven? Really, lady? Really? It is the same mentality that shows a lack of humanity about what's happening in the Middle East right now. On one side of the ledger, there's very little humanity for people with the type of mentality that this woman has. And let me tell you, every time people like her fix their mouths to tell somebody else to go back to their country, that they don't belong here. News flash. I mean, we need to have, oh, come on, let's go ahead and teach this lesson. Lady, you don't belong here either. It galls me to no end, especially when Black people, when these types of white people who have that mentality get into an argument with Black people. First thing they say, go back to Africa, go back. I ain't never, I'm born right here. This is my country. Hello, somebody, born right here. And if you want to talk about who originated here, none of your ancestors originated here. So if people going back somewhere, let's all get to going back, except for us and the Native Americans, because we were brought up here by force. But all the y'all go back. You just killed me. But they fix their mouths to say that stuff so clearly, as if this is their land of origin.
And it's unbelievable too. You're standing in New York. The home of Lady Liberty. Have you visited the Statue of Liberty? Do you know what it means to send me your poor and your masses? She has no clue, clearly.